All right, President Trump also confirming that Steve Witkoff will travel to Russia as the U.S. pushes for a peace deal in Ukraine. Meanwhile, the president is also doubling down on his August 8th sanctions deadline.
Yeah, we're going to put sanctions. I don't know that sanctions bother him. You know, they know about sanctions. I know better than anybody about sanctions and tariffs and everything else. I don't know if that has any effect, but we're going to do it.
Joining me now is national security analyst and international relations expert, Dr. Rebecca Grant. Dr. Grant, good morning to you. So we have Steve Witkoff expected to be traveling to Russia and that August 8th sanctions deadline. So will we see a breakthrough sometime next week?
Wouldn't that be nice? So Witkoff's trip, this is Putin's last chance to get some kind of good deal for a ceasefire. Carly, we won't see a lot of the details, but we know from the past that Witkoff has discussed, possible sanctions relief. What about future investment in Russia? This is Trump's effort to try to dangle some carrots in front of Putin. Remember, Russia has pretty much become a vassal state to China economically, and even with that accelerated wartime production, Russia's economy is very shaky. They're missing out on AI, all of this. So this is Witkoff trying to see if Putin will be rational and agree to look at some sort of economic deal in exchange for a ceasefire. Hope it works.
Yeah, Russia's economy is shaky, but Vladimir Putin is also saying that because they have so much experience with Western sanctions, their economy is sanctions-proof. And then you have President Trump, expressing some doubt in the effectiveness of the sanctions that the U.S. could put in place on Russia. And also there will be secondary sanctions expected on countries like China and India who buy oil from Russia. So do you think that these sanctions could get Russia to the negotiating table? Will they be effective?
Maybe. And no doubt Putin prepared Russia's economy, moving away with currency and so many other steps. So it's a very resilient economy in that way. Good that you mentioned India. They made a huge energy deal with Russia. So part of this, of course, is to pressure China and India. And it's worth a try. I mean, this is really the lever that should work. We know Trump prefers trade and tariffs as his primary foreign policy instrument. I think it does have a chance of working if we can squeeze hard enough with probably moving to those secondary sanctions and getting then China, India, and others to add to that pressure and really reshape Russia's economic position. Europe's got to help us out on that, too.
Yeah, and on the China front, there's a really interesting piece in the Wall Street Journal. The editorial board is talking about how President Trump's economic negotiations with China could also include trying to get them to stop supporting Russia militarily. So they write, all of this is undoubtedly a long shot. Messrs. Xi and Putin declared their no limits partnership shortly before Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. And China is the dominant partner. It gets cut rate oil in return for delivering technology to sustain the war. It's hard to know if that calculus would change if Mr. Trump made clear he's serious about secondary sanctions. Unclear if it will work, but is this worth a shot?
It's worth a shot because breaking up Russia and China would be a huge foreign policy achievement. I've got to say that no limits partnership, so dangerous to the world, might not have happened without all the Russia collusion hoax nonsense. But at this point, it is our #1 global threat. Of course, that tucks in Iran, North Korea, and all the others, and the long-term economic prospects of China using its own currency for more settlements, et cetera. Breaking up China and Russia would be the best thing that Trump could do.
Okay, so something else I wanted to ask you about is these numbers are shocking. The number of children Russia has taken from inside Ukraine and resettled with Russian families. The Institute for the Study of War has an update on this yesterday. They say that Ukraine is reporting the number of children at about 20,000, but the Yale Humanitarian Research Lab places that number closer to 35,000. This feels like an underreported aspect of this war.
So tragic. And The Guardian says there are actually parents trying to go to Russia to search for these kids. Some were abducted, some were taken out of care homes, some were sent on supposed free holidays. But Carly, the intent of Putin here is to erase Ukraine's identity, and he's starting with innocent children. Such a brutal war. This has got to stop.
National security analyst Rebecca Grant, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.